So I figured I would do this. It's been a long few weeks for me. Had a lot of stuff going on. I figured something for me to remember. These are my very first tarot decks that I've ever had. I had oracle decks before this, but this was my first tarot deck. And I've had these for about 10 years. I worked with them on and off, but I wasn't until about last year when I finally understood how to read them. The box is a little worse for wear, but I have this wood box that I keep them in when I'm not using them. It is a tuck box, and I like how the bottom is kind of a flat tuck, so I don't have to worry about the cards getting mangled or anything when I tuck them back in. A few of the cards in this one are a bit repetitive, but I think it's because of the style and using some of the images. I think the creator flipped the images so they kind of look the same. When I first saw this deck at the store, I think it might have been Borders when it was still open, or Barnes and Nobles. But when I first saw it in the shelf, I absolutely fell in love with the box, or with the cards, with the cover. And you can see it's kind of got that gold embossing on it, which I just fell in love with. And with the artwork, I really like Botticelli. So I guess this deck chose me because I just fell in love with it. I didn't know anything about, you know, systems like Marseille or Rider-Waite systems or anything like that. I didn't even know what a pip deck was. This is not a pip deck, but this was before I kind of understood all that stuff. Anyways, let's get started. So, here's the back of the cards. We have your title card, advertisement, the little white book, which comes in 5 languages, I believe. So, let's put this here. So, the Fool. I'm going to try to angle it so you can see without all the glare. Magician. The High Priestess. The Empress. She's a little bit more of a warrior than I figure. Normally, I kind of think of the Empress being, the pregnant queen, but she's kind of, on top of being pregnant, she's kind of got that warrior vibe, so I really like that one. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. I really like this one. It's really pretty. You can see the gold in the hair. The Chariot. Justice. The Hermit. He's got his little book down there. Here's the Wheel. I think these are supposed to be the 3 apostles that went with Jesus to pray in the garden, I think. And they fell asleep while he was praying. Strength. The Hanged Man. Death. So I think that's Mary and Jesus, so kind of the whole death the way it reminds me of how death gives birth to new life. So, kind of like that. Temperance. The Devil. He's not as scary as some other cards or some other decks, but I still get the same, trickster, temptation vibe from it. The Tower. I really like the way this tower is shown. The Stars. This is one that kind of reminds me of another card in this deck, which I will show. I'll compare it when I get to it. The Moon. I really like this one. The Sun. So this is all gold right up there. Judgment. The World. Love this one. Just love the artwork in this one. I think that's what it is. And now we're in the Minor Arcana. So Cups. It's kind of new birth, a new beginning. We have Two of Cups. 3. This is the one that kind of reminds me, that's similar vein with the stars. But as you can see, also same girl, just flipped as the World. Birth of Venus, I think this is the one for that. The Four of Cups. 5 of Cups. Now this one's kind of an interesting one to me, because normally in the other decks that I've seen, there's always like 3 cups that have fallen over. So this one's kind of it's almost like he's so worried about spilling the cups. It's about to be a self-fulfilling prophecy where he's going to knock them down himself. That's kind of how I look at this one. 6 of Cups. 7 of Cups. It's interesting. The Wish card. 8 of Cups. Now this one, in the Rider-Waite deck, there's always a man walking away or a person always walking away. So this one's interesting that he's still facing the cups, thinking about, in deep thought about whatever, thinking about whatever it is he needs to complete. 9 of Cups. So some kind of gathering. This one I always find funny because it looks like this guy here spilt his own cup, so he's stealing somebody else's glass. 10 of Cups. It's a pretty one. The Knave of, well, they call it chalices in this deck. Knight of Chalices, Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. I like this card too. This is a pretty one with her writing. King of Cups. Oops. And we're starting the Wands. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Now these two together kind of remind me of Frozen, Elsa and Anna. Four of Wands. Baby's kind of interesting looking. Six of Wands. You can see my phone in the reflection here. Ooh. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands. 11, or 11, the Knave of Wands. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. And she looks kind of like the other queen. King of Wands. He looks similar to the other king as well. And then now we're at swords. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. Who is beating up who here? Jesus beating up the dude? I don't know. Maybe Peter? I don't know. Three of Swords. So dude beat up this guy, so now she's taking him away. Four of Swords. Five of Swords. So I think this reminds me of Herod's daughter when she asked for John the Baptist's head on a plate, on a silver platter. So I think that's what this reminds me of. Six of Swords. Going on that journey from strife and all this to a peaceful place in the distance. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. This one's an interesting one. Different than the Rider-Waite where the swords are kind of going this way and the person's in the bed. This one, she's like devastated over the trees and I don't know. Could be the loss of lives or something. I'm not sure. 10 of Swords. It looks like Mary Magdalene cleaning Jesus' feet with her tears or with the perfume bottle, whoever that was. Can't remember. Knave of Swords. So the page. I like his outfit. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. King of Swords. And we are at Pentacles or coins. So these, they don't have the star pentacle, but that is a-okay with me. 2 of coins. So balance, and they're having fun versus working. 3 of coins. This is the artist card. It's a musician or an artist. I kind of either think of that as the bowstring for the I don't know what you would call that. What's that one? Not a lute. But I kind of think of it, it could be a paintbrush for myself because I love to paint. So 4 of Pentacles. Holding. 5 of Pentacles. Going through the winter of his life. 6 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. I wish the coins were split up a little bit more. It's like so much energy rushing straight towards the house. But it's a nice card. Knave of Pentacles. Now this one looks more like a girl, other than the other cards. Well, maybe in the face it looks like a girl, but the outfit is boy. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Must So, let me see real quick. I want to see if I'm right regarding the queens. Yeah, it looks like they are the same queens, the same faces of the queen. Same style, just flipped. Like these two, she's flipped, looks like. This queen is a little bit different, but these three looks like the same face, just rotated or colored a little bit different. These two are the same, just holding a different wand versus sword. So yeah, this is my favorite, or my first deck that I've gotten. I do love it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye.